do better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can be, I can be greater. Sooner or later, I'm greater than you.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Okay, well, that's new. Hey, everyone, welcome to round 12 of Battle of the Sexes. I'm your host, Dave Swan. This is our co-host, Nikki Bernal.
Hello, guys are going down.
Well, obviously, because there's two of us and apparently three of you guys today. News for everyone. Put your hands together for our guest, the wonderful Allie Breen.
Thank you.
Yeah, I always forget I have the soundboard thing over here.
Yes, you do.
Well, thank you. Anyways.
There it is.
You have artificial applause.
There we go. That's more like it.
And Mr. Chris Levkowicz.
Thank you.
What? Oh, boo? I see. I didn't even do that.
I did it.
I was doing
Your
that.
own
I did it.
senator did that.
I know.
She said the boys are going in. And our wonderful guest host, too, today, the delightful, the pleasant
say hi,
Melissa Shishahi.
Hi, guys. Hello.
Melissa is actually a Battle of the Sexes champion. She won the Battle of the Persians. Yes, yes. We had to do Blame It on Ginger, and she's carpooling with me to my show so she could sit in.
Who was the Persian that you beat?
I beat Kayvon. Oh,
Nice.
He's technically the whitest Persian guy I've ever
He
seen.
really is. That's a good point.
yeah, he's
Very
half
true.
Persian.
That doesn't count.
But he waxed Dave's back like nobody's business.
It hurt, all right?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't care about your pain threshold. So
like,
let's.
yeah. He's like, you have to not take their personal suffering into account.
He didn't.
No.
Not at all. And that's what happened when he waxed your leg.
Yes.
Anyways, this is the
Wait, you guys waxed each other?
back
It was part of a challenge.
leg.
My leg and
You
his
sound
back.
a little excited about that. When you,
I mean, I kind of need a back waxing. So if we have someone
Kayvon,
over.
Do you have back hair?
She's got a business card.
I'm
mean
attracted to
back
men
hair.
with back hair.
That is the weirdest attraction I've ever heard of.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm attracted to Battle of Sexes Persian champions.
Oh my God.
It's a match made in heaven. Look at this.
I'm attracted to this G-Pot lollipop. I'm going to
Yeah,
use.
I was kind of wondering what you guys like. Anything that you walk away from the show before us with, kind of
What is the show before us? I've never seen so many
blame
sex
it
toys
on
in my
Ginger.
life.
I learned tonight
Wow.
how to
You don't want to touch it.
squirt with
No,
that.
it's brand
You
new.
learned how to what? You can
Say what? You're like a human fire hose now?
That's what she said. She did it in front of
She
us.
did it in front of us.
She squirted on you guys on radio?
on the towel.
On the
Where
towel.
was where was
It
the
was on the
splash
floor right
zone?
there.
Squirted on the towel?
Yeah,
she showed
God. She demoed
Is
to us.
her-
She inserted it
Who
in.
is she?
Are you using the camera
She's
to
an
do your
ex-porn star.
lipstick?
Was she in here? Did she walk through?
Yeah, she was
She left already.
She was the one who-
older blonde hair.
Had the big bucket of
Yeah.
sex toys?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Did you guys you laid down a tarp?
She
Yeah,
laid
she
down a
laid
blanket,
down.
like a cashmere blanket.
Why are you going to squirt on cashmere? You know how much that costs to dry clean?
I'm pretty sure
Obviously,
as much
you
money
do
as
know
she
how
makes
much.
as a porn star, she had several.
$45.
Oh, was she a
for
porn
dry clean.
star?
Yeah, she's an ex-porn star, Melissa.
Miss Melissa.
Don't. Hey, come on. Thanks.
I get the
How
one
do you
vibrator.
squirt with that? What do you do?
I'm like, give it back. So apparently you stick this up your G-string and you just
Your
shake
G-string,
it.
your G-spot.
G-spot.
Your G-string?
You wiggle it back and
So
forth.
now we know
Wiggle
what
it.
kind of underwear Melissa wears.
So you have to do that like wavy pencil trick with the thing to
Yeah,
squirt.
that's what she did.
She was just using it like a lollipop, like she was
She's
shooting
like,
it over her mouth.
and then she came. So it was cool.
Wait, was that broadcast? Like I understand that it was on radio,
Yeah.
but was that
Yeah,
on
it's
video
video,
too?
too.
Was it
Yeah.
video?
Yeah, Melissa, if you would like to be, you're a very pretty girl, and if you would like to be seen, you'd be
It's
able
okay.
to.
It's
Are you
fine.
sure?
Yeah.
Am I on video right now?
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
you
always
are.
on video. Hey,
Just gave you the thumbs up.
I'm
it
I'm
doesn't
gonna squirt
work.
right now.
My
So
All right, clear out. Everyone
bring in the
move
tarp.
back.
Someone bring in the tarp.
This isn't-
lot of toilet paper after that one too. That's
Wow.
I'm upset that my vibrator's not working.
just. Oh, now you're happy to have one.
I know.
Did
I
she
wore out the
claim, by the
battery.
way, that
the other day.
anyone can squirt? Or she just said that was her? I didn't think that was an anyone could do it kind of thing.
I think she said if you hit the G-spot the right area.
Yeah.
you
I've
can.
heard that's pee.
It's not
I have
pee.
heard that actually.
Yeah.
We
would know
established
it's a
today
good
that it
smell.
wasn't pee.
It wasn't. Did you smell it afterwards? Did you
No.
like
There
She
is
was
no
do a wine
explaining it.
tasting of
It's
Ginger Lynn's?
odorless.
She was
Pink,
explaining.
you got a pinky out too.
Yeah, you have to. It has earthy tones.
Oh my God.
I don't think there's any earthy tone about that.
So anyway, how are you guys today? Thank you for joining us.
I'm intrigued at the
Doing
moment.
great.
Thank you.
Doing good.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, hey,
Hey,
Glad to have you.
thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Anyways, if anyone is listening right now, you can call us live at 1-800-893-9562.
You guys take callers?
Yeah, we take callers.
Yeah, we do. You want to text your buddies and be
Look
like,
at you guys.
Nah.
hey,
Nah.
we're fancy.
I'm going to
all right?
message all his
Hey,
Facebook
my
friends
God.
right now.
Who
His
knew?
mom. Hey, Mom, your son's on the
My mom
radio
was
right
like,
now.
my mom was like,
Mom.
"You're gonna be on you're gonna be on a podcast radio?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am." And she was
I'm
like,
so
"Can
messaging your mother
can I
right now.
listen?" You have my mom's number?
No, I'm going to Facebook message her.
Oh God.
I want to play with this thing now.
You're supposed to be hosting talk.
Yeah, Dave. Be a
I have
professional.
ADHD.
I
all
know
right?
you do. That's why I'm
Yes.
keeping you on track.
Hey, I know I'm supposed to be hosting. Anyways, Mr. Christopher, we'll start with you, sir.
How are you?
I'm well. We've already covered this a couple
Yeah.
times in the hallway.
Yeah, we did.
But Christopher over here writes for Mantality magazine.
I do.
Mantality.
Mantality.
What is
Very funny.
Mantality?
It's a magazine for the modern man.
Oh,
What is a modern man?
I have no clue what the modern man is, but apparently it's a guy that rolls off his couch at 9 o'clock in the morning and writes about sports. Because that's what I do for
I thought the modern man took styling advice from Jessica Alba and wore scarves. I had no idea.
What is the deal with guys in scarves, by the way?
I like if it's cold, I might wear a scarf.
But just for like a fashion accessory?
But when I'm in Ohio,
Yeah.
like out here, no.
But you're not going to wear a scarf with tassels on it.
I look great in
Yeah, it's like a
tassels.
European scarf. It's
I
like
gotta
manly.
think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when we're talking
tight pants
tassels, are
and-
these like tassels with balls on the end, or just like the little finger tassels kind of
No,
thing?
the little like
Yes, you
shredded
have a question.
pieces.
That wasn't a question really, but I was gonna say I have a hat that has like a little ball on the top.
It's a toboggan.
It was made by a Sherpa.
Uh,
Well, that can be adorable, I think.
I look great.
Does
in
it have the flaps
believe
on the
it.
side?
It does have the flaps on the side.
Was it legitimately made by a Sherpa?
Yeah.
Because they're supposed to be the people who carry your stuff up Everest. They don't
Yeah.
make
It doesn't
hats.
mean they don't have a hobby of like knitting.
I think
guess there's
a lot of off
Sherpas
time and
that
taking
knit. That's
taking
a
white
good
people up
point.
to the top of Everest.
Hey,
have
I'm about
hours to do
a
nothing.
mile ahead of you. You guys want to? All right, I'm just gonna start needle pointing. I'm
I'll just make hats for everybody.
hilarious.
getting a message.
Yeah.
So what exactly do you do on?
Looks like a dear diary.
on Mantality magazine.
Yes, what is
I write a weekly NFL recap for Mantality magazine, and by weekly NFL recap, I recap only the games that are on my TV
What?
when I watch
So
them.
it's just your favorite teams.
No.
It's teams that I can't stand.
Because you don't get the.
Because I don't
you
have
get
the package. Right. So I disconnected cable like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And then my friend was like, "Do you want to write a sports column for me?" And I was like, "Sure, I would love to." He's like, "You can do an NFL weekly thing." And I was like, "All right, well, let me just write about what's on my TV."
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go out to a bar and spend all day. You can find NFL recaps anywhere, but
Who's
you
your
can't
team?
find. My team is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Dave's a Cleveland Browns fan. If you haven't heard,
Yeah, that's kind of.
do you remember?
That's
do you
how
guys
I
remember
feel
that,
about it.
Do you guys remember that scene in American History X where
Oh my gosh.
where Edward Norton's character curb
The not
stomps
welcome
Hawkeye?
part. Oh, okay, that
God,
part.
yeah. Yes.
That's what the Steelers do to the Browns
You know
on
what?
a yearly basis.
It was just recently they actually tied up how many times the Steelers have beat the Browns. Now the Steelers have won it pretty much every time since then.
Yeah.
But it was recently that their curb stomping caught up.
Great.
It's little victories, all right?
Little victories.
Let me feel
things.
better.
It is the little things in life I do.
And that's not.
Yeah. So, anyways, I write a sports column about, and it has zero statistical analysis, and it's basically just me making fun of football.
So basically,
So it's
sports for
great.
people that don't like math.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
love
that's
it.
awesome.
Pretty much.
is good. Love it.
If you don't know anybody in the NFL and you want to hear a guy that just woke up rant about players that he doesn't know,
I love
read
it.
my
Guy.
column.
That
I
would
love it.
probably be me because I don't know anything
Yeah.
about
Exactly.
sports. And then I'd be like, oh, he doesn't know either.
If you
It's like
just
they
want to
drive a
watch
nice
them,
car.
yeah. If you just want to watch male asses run and not hear about how many returns they had on a Tuesday that started in a month that ends in A or whatever, blah blah blah.
I feel his column has less to do with their asses
Yeah.
and more to do with their behavior.
there's a lot of ass talk
Yeah.
in it, though.
Oh, a little ass play? Good for you, buddy. It pays that double.
When I was watching the Patriots Chiefs game, it was so funny because I heard that announcer Josh Gruden say, "Yeah, wow, look at all those tight ends," and I was like, "Ooh, yes."
There is a
Look at
a
that.
Look at those
large
tight ends.
sexual undertone to
Gruden.
football.
Yeah,
to-
well, to some
To
of
John
those-
Gruden, too.
I thought you were gonna
Just
say-
to John Gruden.
I mean,
Everything I write, there's a large sexual undertone.
yeah.
But like, there's a lot of terms that relate to sex when it comes to football. They're like, you got to pound it in.
Yeah.
You got to lay it in there, guys.
Yep.
Tight ends.
Funny.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's about right. And the magazine's called Mentality. Is it mentality.com or
MentalityMagazine.com.
Okay, so he wasn't able to get that shorter one.
He wasn't able to. I don't think he wasn't able to secure that on GoDaddy.
The only thing that's not sexually related about football and in the bedroom, I guess, is that they don't do dances after they score a touchdown.
But they do after they win a game.
They're too tired. They're way too. They'd be like,
Dirty bird.
"Ooh, yeah." Fall off the bed.
The Browns might have done a dance after they won on Sunday.
It would be like, wait, what was that one player
Well,
that
when you
did
don't win often.
Then you have to do it.
Again, the small
little
victories.
victories.
Who was that one player that I think it was for the Lions that did the touchdown dance and sprint, like broke his ankle? He's out for the season.
He tore like his ACL.
His ACL or something. He hadn't gotten to do a touchdown dance all season long, does one. And
he's
just,
out for the rest of the
season.
I love that.
I love that too. There's always ridiculous sports injuries like that
Yeah.
that happen where you're like, "Are you kidding me?"
I think I think it was a couple years ago, a pitcher for a baseball team was out for the season because he got injured playing Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
That was yeah. I think that was my
Ridiculous.
ex. No, I'm not lying.
Really?
Yeah, my ex that played for the Boston Red Sox. I think he was one of those guys that would play Guitar Hero and get injured playing.
How do you get injured playing Guitar Hero?
He played on expert level all the time.
How do you?
Yeah, man. It takes listen. If you're reaching
That's dexterity.
for that orange
Yeah,
button,
that's gotta be-
you gotta fucking
that pinky,
you gotta get over
you could
there.
sprain a pinky easy.
Stoners
You could
are
definitely
able to
pull.
do
Yeah.
this.
Competitive people probably because he was like, I have to get that note.
Yeah.
Like the Dragon Force song, you can't get hurt playing that song.
You can get her playing Freebird really easy on expert level, trust me.
He was trying to
now on a
dominate
real
message in
guitar,
bottle.
you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what's sad.
Now, you're
Set it in
obviously
SOS.
are into sports. Did I read you're a coach too?
No, I'm not a coach.
You're not a coach? I thought your Twitter says you're a coach.
Oh yeah, I just like to put random shit on my Twitter.
He's a life coach.
He's a CEO and a coach.
I think it says amateur astronaut on there too at one point.
It says CEO
Gotta get
and
his face
coach.
somehow,
Fart
all right?
connoisseur,
But it doesn't
I think.
say coach
your
of what.
Twitter?
No,
just
it says
coach.
writer, CEO, coach. Just a coach.
Yeah, coach. I'm a coach.
You're a coach. What do you coach?
In general,
don't
just
fucking-
coach shit.
I don't know. Fucking
Coach
assholes.
Coach shit.
Okay.
Coach stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, get in there, champ.
Yeah, if you need
all right?
some advice, I'm gonna be there to formulate a game
You
plan.
know what?
Just
Press
tell
that
us
button.
random
Pour that
strangers.
water. All right, attaboy. Good for you.
Get out there, guys.
You got this.
Go team. Come on, everyone.
Sits around the
Put your
office and makes
hands
sure.
in.
I want to see some passion.
Collate, collate.
He's
Yo, you
going to
write those
coach.
TPS reports.
Oh, my God. He's going to coach Dave Swan out of a bar later.
No, he doesn't. You don't really ever drink.
No, I don't. I'm not a big booze hound. I
Like
used to
every
be.
time that I go, you want to have a drink? I'm good.
As many times as I've seen you at sad places like Big Fish, you've never been drunk. Ever. You would think
You
that would be
don't-
the place where you would
Sad
be.
You
places.
don't stay there long enough.
I know you don't.
That's probably it. Exactly.
I
No
usually,
one wants to stay at Big Fish long enough.
That's a good point.
No.
except for Billy Dilly.
Well, when you own the place.
Well,
Doesn't
okay.
own the
You're drunk
place.
enough.
Here's the thing, like Dave had to fill in as a host for one of our friends' bowling alley shows. And I want to know what the fuck he's doing in this picture.
Peter Prince was walking around taking
Somebody,
pictures
what are you doing lame picking at your belly button in a booth?
because he was taking
You're trying to get it
pictures.
out there. You probably
Hey, you
some
know,
stuff in
you got that lint, all right? You want to get in there.
That's drunk Swan.
It looks
No,
like
that
you're
was
taking-
that was dead
That's sober
tired Swan.
Oh.
Sober
That was from
tired
last
So
Swan.
do you
week.
lift up your shirt when you're sleeping just to expose your happy trail?
Oh,
Are you taking a selfie at the same time? He's got something
Yeah, he's
going
taking
on.
his selfie as somebody
While
else
he's
is taking
lifting
a
up.
selfie of him showing off his happy trail.
I think I might have been playing Spider-Man Run on
And
my
you have
phone.
to lift up your shirt to play Spider-Man Run.
He was
He
taking
was
a picture.
playing
so I was
Spider-Man
like,
run
all
on
right.
his belly.
Oh my gosh, you're hilarious.
Here's the thing. I'm going to
hilarious.
use this to get out the lint now.
What is it?
The vibrator.
Yeah. Oh, it keeps going.
Don't play with my vibrator.
That's what she said.
How do you turn it off?
Yeah, obviously, you don't know how to turn it on or off. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I've been doing
I'm
well.
just kidding. I'm kidding.
So, do you write anything else for Mentality or no?
Every once in a while, I do a Q&A where people will write in and ask me questions.
What kind of questions do you get?
Just literally anything.
Like, what's your favorite thing to do on the couch?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
it's
did you
just
have for
stupid
breakfast?
stuff. Like they'll ask my opinion about it,
Yeah.
and then I write about it, and that's fun.
If you guys are just turning in right now, we are talking with comedians Chris Lev and Allie Breen. So chime in on the conversation, call in if you can. If you're Chris's mother and you're listening
Mom,
right
if you're
now,
listening right now,
Don't judge him
please
by the
send me
people he's with.
$300.
send me $300
Really hard up
for
right
my
now.
mentality.
For my mentality. My mentality got me in trouble. Please send me $300.
So where can you find this publication?
MentalityMagazine.com.
And you just order it like a subscription. How much is it monthly?
No, it's free.
Oh,
Go to the
It's
web
an
address.
online magazine.
It's an online magazine.
I love it.
An e-mag.
Because the modern man doesn't have enough money to pay for a subscription.
The modern man is environmentally conscious, all
That's
right?
true. Yeah,
That's
we're
a
trying to
much better
reduce
spin.
our carbon
Reduce,
footprint. here at
reuse,
Mentality
recycle
Magazine.
here.
You guys are heroes, really.
We are.
Seriously.
Pretty
And you
much.
do your NFL recap on YouTube too, or
No. It's just a column.
just a column?
Yeah, I'm trying to do the least amount of work as possible.
I was going to say this sounds
plan.
perfect for like a web
amazing.
series or something. Like you need to talk
it
to
does.
you need to talk to a very very motivated female here that has her own sketch comedy.
Exactly.
Like, come on.
I should be a coach.
Allie Breen
I have to change
is
my Twitter profile now.
one half of See You Next
Exactly,
Tuesday. You need to
coach.
talk to her.
Assistant,
exactly.
assistant coach.
Assistant coach. Yeah, I'm gonna have to step down to assistant coach.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Allie puts on the hat, the headphones, takes over the show, all right?
She's got
That's it.
video
With a game plan
production
and a
quality.
clipboard.
Yeah, your time is over.
We might have to
Sorry.
talk.
That was it.
She's got production quality.
We do, except that we've stopped making videos. So other than that,
You've been on,
I've been on the road.
yeah,
like
so you've been on the
crazy.
road lately.
Yeah, but we're going to start again this month. So stay tuned.
Every Tuesday, I'm assuming?
We want to do every Tuesday, but we need
Or is
to
it the next one?
Well, we're going to change it to next Tuesday-ish, I think.
That's funny.
Yeah, because then See Next Tuesday is a little on the nose. So we're
Yeah.
going to go next Tuesday-ish, and we're going to just try to make it every
You're like
Tuesday.
that way if we fall back on a Wednesday, at least we said the ish.
Yeah, we're saying ish.
Yeah.
So no one have any high expectations.
So when did you guys start your sketch comedy group?
We started last year, and it's with Kristen Carney. What's happening over there?
Trying to adjust my chair.
He's adjusting his mentality.
That's what I thought he was adjusting. It didn't look like a chair that he was adjusting.
yeah.
Continue,
Wanna
guys. Go
borrow a
ahead.
vibrator?
Don't let me.
That'd be more comfortable.
Don't let me stop you.
We did, though. It's too late. But yeah, anyways, so you're going to start trying to get him out Tuesday-ish.
Tuesday-ish. Yeah, and we started a year ago, and
Okay.
we did maybe 10 episodes, I guess.
Oh,
we
that's
did
awesome.
we did like a season, quote unquote. And so we'll start again and do another one, which should be fun. But yeah,
So explain to everybody what the basis of it is.
it's kind of just random sketches. We don't have like a theme, really.
Do you have a favorite character though that you do?
Not really.
Like,
Both of ours are like almost exactly what you're talking. Like we're just like two kind of.
Never mind. This is not a motivated person.
Exactly.
you got the coach hat back,
Yeah,
all right?
right.
Take the
Give me the
headphones
clipboard
off.
back
Give
right
him
now.
You guys may be
this fell
perfect for
apart
each
so
other.
quickly.
We
Yeah.
might be blaming on Ginger. We made
Give
a
him
mistake.
the give him the armband afterwards.
Let
Have
go
you
of my
ever-
hand really quickly.
Have you ever
guys.
squirted?
That's right.
Do you want to?
Never squirted. I've never seen anyone squirt. I'm kind of curious,
Oh
but
my
not
God.
live. I don't think I could see it live.
Have you
I think I
been
need to
on the
watch it
internet?
on- Yeah, but I haven't watched squirting. I feel like guys watch squirting. Do girls watch squirting
No.
on the internet? Yeah,
What
I
guys
think
do?
Do you
so.
watch squirting?
No.
Ugh.
That would just throw me off a
I think
little
that's
bit.
like something that people maybe.
It's like a fetish
small
thing.
little
Yeah,
fetish.
it's
Like I would see it and then I want to like find a blanket and just
Yeah, hide.
I feel like if you're into squirting, you're probably really into
Golden
opening
showers.
fire hydrants in the summertime.
I was listening
that's
to.
actually a lot of fun, all right?
Standing
the
out,
thing.
I
having
think I'm going to
people
make a
spray you in the
pilot
face with a
based
hose.
on both of you. I'm making a note. I'm going to make a pilot based on both of you called Talented and Unmotivated.
There's nothing wrong with being unmotivated, all right?
And neither of us get the parts because we didn't show up to the audition.
That's
Exactly.
pretty much it. Exactly.
You know what?
We're
It takes
both extras in it.
Where everybody's like, you have everything going for you. Yeah, I know. It'll come if
Yeah.
it wants me.
We'll work
It'll
on
find
it
me.
at some point.
We'll get there.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
No, I actually went to my buddy's wedding and they because you actually shortened your name.
Yeah.
I don't understand how people fuck up Swan.
Who
What
messed
did
up
they call
Swan?
you?
So what was your full name?
My full name is Chris Lev Coolidge.
Lev Coolidge.
Yeah, but I got annoyed at having to say it said Lev Coolidge, and then people go
Lev
what?
Coolidge.
Yeah, and then they'd say whatever they want afterwards.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's just
Lev's easier. It's like
Yeah.
Reverend. It's gonna be easy.
yeah.
So now it's Chris Lev.
Yeah,
Chris Coolidge would be good too,
Yeah.
but that sounds so presidential.
it does.
It does.
I don't want to.
You don't want to give anyone the mistake that you might be.
A politician.
like,
Nothing
hey.
about this says
He's like, man, I don't want to talk politics.
nothing about this says
there's no-
distinguished.
Usually the look you give me of disappointment is usually enough a politician thing. Like, all right, Dave, come on.
That's funny.
Get your shit together at this point. One day. So you moved down here from Pittsburgh too, though, right?
Yes,
And how long you been out here now?
been out here for 4 years. Yeah, it's been
Nice.
4 years.
And how you liking it?
It's beautiful out here. I love
It's
it.
beautiful out here.
So much better. Seriously.
You're comparing Pittsburgh to LA.
Pittsburgh?
winter.
Yeah, that's
is
pretty.
just-
Well, out of the Steel Belt, now Rust Belt places, Pittsburgh's like the one that actually kind of got ahead of the other two.
yeah.
Like it's kind of like, you know,
They've always said it's now like one of the most livable cities in America.
Pittsburgh?
it actually was
We
really
both
nice.
questioned that for a second. Pittsburgh?
Oh yeah, no, look it up. A lot of people have.
I went there for a
that
friend's wedding.
waterfront
It was
area is pretty.
really beautiful there.
great.
Yeah.
Like, I was like shocked.
Yeah, it's nice.
Now, what's your background? What's your nationality and where's your family from?
White.
You couldn't tell, Nikki. You couldn't tell.
As you couldn't tell by this white voice. Yeah. Nationality: English, Irish. Last names.
Mutt.
Yeah, last names like
I was
Eastern
saying
Bloc.
Lev Coolidge.
Yeah, like I was part of the Iron Curtain, probably.
You're like,
That's where that comes from.
I was the USSR Lev Kulich.
Yeah,
we got over here.
It used to be.
It's originally Lev Kulichski.
Every couple years, I go back and visit my comrades.
My comrades.
Better red than dead over here, buddy. All right, come on, get your shit together.
Oh my gosh.
No, I've been.
And what did your family think about you starting comedy, doing comedy? Would they rather you just write for Mentality?
Mentality
Was that
doesn't
their
pay.
dream?
So, you want to talk to the people at Mentality? They would love to pay me.
That's awesome.
No, they like it. They think it's fun. I still get. I was literally on the phone with my mom before I came here, and she was like, "Hey, I got a joke for you." So I still get that all the time. And she was like, "I was driving past." This is the thing that she said. She was like, "I was driving down the road today, and I saw a sign for a strip club that said live nude girls." She was like, "I don't
Wait,
know."
let me say it. What about dead nude girls?
There it is. There it is.
Really?
That was where she was going, and I have to. I saw it coming a mile away, and I have to be like, "Yeah, no, it's funny, Mom."
That's
Really?
Pretty much.
I've never heard that one. I'm just that gullible.
Really?
I really
actually
never
haven't
heard
heard
that
it.
one.
That might
you?
be.
No.
No,
I
you guys got
I don't think
beat.
it's like an easy good. Have you
Yeah.
heard it?
I would've been
You just
impressed.
tell
Just
that
like
that's
a-
what's coming. Yeah.
My brother used to do the same thing. Like when he was a kid, he'd be like, I've got a joke. He's like, what did 0 say to 8? And I'd be like, I don't know. He'd be like, nice belt, yo. I was like, what? He's like, it's 0, 8-0 with the belt. I was like, I got it.
It's got them childbearing hips
got
instead of
it.
like the.
Nice belt, yo.
My mom just tells me to talk about black people.
And Jewish
So
people.
funny.
It's-
do black people, do Jewish people.
She has this joke where she talks about her mom telling her a Jewish joke. She's like, I have a funny Jewish joke, but
Yeah.
you can't say it in front of the Jews.
Nikki, you say my joke better than me.
That was good. What's the rest of the joke? Now I want to hear
Yeah.
it.
Okay, she said, but you cannot say in front of the Jew. Okay, Mom, what's the joke? Okay, Jewish people, they are so cheap.
She's like, that's the joke.
That's the joke.
But she says it in Persian first, though, doesn't she?
But for real though, Jewish people super
They're
cheap.
cheap. Yeah.
So, Allie, Breen, what's your background?
I'm half Jewish, guys.
Dude,
Mazel tov.
you're going to be my new best friend. I'm Mexican. You like things cheap, we do
Perfect.
them cheaply. Come on, me
Exactly.
and you. New
We should
best
start
friend.
something. That should be the podcast.
I know.
The web series.
Cheap and... Oh, God.
Cheap and frugal.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Well, cheap is frugal. That's why I stopped myself from saying it.
I'm
That's
not
right, it would
above
have to be-
I'm okay with these things.
Yeah.
Majority of people sitting at this table, like, yeah, that's about right.
We'll call it discount friendship. Just
That's
kidding.
perfect. Discount, but there's nothing Mexican in there. is the
I know.
problem.
Well, the discount.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that works.
Oh my God. Or my cousin can fix it. Just kidding. Oh my God.
So you're all,
Hopping,
No.
hopping
No,
the
go ahead.
discount fence, something like that.
I was,
No?
I was gonna go with Home Depot helper, but
Oh, there we go. That works too.
Now, I just wanted to ask Allie about her Just for Laughs festival when you did Montreal.
It was really fun. It was really, really fun. I just ran into one of the guys who was in my group, though, and we were talking about how our careers have gotten worse since Montreal. We were like, are we the only people? No, I mean, not really, but it's no big jump. You know, like you get so excited and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, that's this huge thing. This is going to be amazing. And then you get like this tiny career bump that's like minuscule.
Right.
Now
You
I
know?
feel way better.
So, yeah, you should.
You feel better about not
really
submitting
should.
last year. Yeah, me too, because I had the opportunity to, and I was like, I don't have a tape that's good enough. I was
Right.
so embarrassed.
Yeah,
like, I was
I
like, oh,
feel
there's
good
one
about
little
not
cuss word in that
submitting.
one, or oh yeah. I always get
Getting a
nervous.
good tape is so hard. It's the hardest thing.
I couldn't do it when I was playing like high school softball to get a college scholarship. Anytime my mom would film me, I would play the worst of my entire life.
That's what happens. That's why they say film everything, because if you're aware it's taping, you're just going to bomb.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's going to go well. But if you tape every time, you get used to it. But then you have to tape every time.
Yeah,
You have
that's
to
like
listen
setting your
to it every
alarm 15
time.
minutes past.
Exactly.
You still
Watch
know.
it.
Yeah.
But it's amazing. Like, what's cool about Montreal is it's everyone in comedy is there. And so
Yeah.
that is the thing. You're in this room with every single person that
Great
you've
hang.
it's a great hang. And everyone's drinking and, you feel important for a couple days. And then you come home and you're like, well, that was all right. Nothing's
Thanks.
changed. Yeah.
You're like, let me check my bank account. How much did I spend on that plane ticket?
You hear,
Well, they do fly. I mean, they
Yeah.
do take care of everything at that
Oh,
one
that's
festival
perfect.
where they do, which is nice. But yeah,
you get home and hear less French. That's about the only
that's
difference.
the only difference. Yeah.
You're like, maple syrup just doesn't taste as good anymore.
It's so disappointing.
I like maple syrup.
You're like, IHOP's lying. They're not international.
How was Tim Hortons?
Tim Hortons is great.
So much better than Dunkin' Donuts.
It is actually. It's like
Get off your own
fresher.
radio show.
Really?
So
Get
much
off
better
your
than
own radio
Dunkin'
show.
Donuts. Tim Hortons, little Timbits.
I don't know
Oh
what
my
that is.
god, they're really good. Yeah, they're better because I grew up with Dunkin' Donuts too,
Mm-hmm.
and then like I discovered Krispy
See?
Kreme, and Krispy Kreme was the next big thing. But Krispy Kreme's kind of too sweet. Tim Hortons is like perfect.
Really?
It's really
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
See, Dunkin' Donuts is overrated. I can't.
I
not
kind
a
of
fan.
agree. I shouldn't say that being from Boston, but I
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of agree.
I had a girl.
You're from Boston?
Are you from Boston too, Nikki? That's what I was going to ask. I heard you talking about Red Sox. And,
my ex still pitches for the Red Sox.
oh, who is your ex?
Yeah.
Say Buckles.
Oh,
What was,
how long
the,
did you
what was his
date
ERA
for?
this year?
We dated when he was in AAA.
Oh,
When-
nice.
Yeah, when he moved up.
Just like,
when
it doesn't count at
Well,
AAA.
no, when he moved up to Boston, I had just gotten my job working for NASA in Houston, Texas, and I was like, I'm not
Wait,
moving.
You
back.
worked for NASA.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's smart.
Yeah.
You were
What are you
what'd you do at
doing?
I gave up
NASA?
a 6-figure job to do comedy and write again and do
Jesus
voiceovers.
What did you
Christ.
do at NASA?
I wrote contracts for them. I studied contract law and business administration. I bought like all the LED helmet lights and the astronaut helmets and like the treadmill that they work out on International Space Station. Huh. Yeah, laser spectrometers to like measure the atmosphere. And
What did your family think of it when you quit and decided to do comedy?
they cried.
I bet
Really?
they did.
They
Oh my God.
No, they were supportive. I mean, my dad and mom knew I was miserable behind a desk because first of all, like I was in management positions at 28 that I shouldn't have been. Or at least they felt I shouldn't have been because I'd been working for NASA since I was 18. Like I had been
Jesus.
working there a long time and literally I had employees under me that were 20 years older than me, not wanting to respect me or listening to me, and I was miserable. Like I wanted to do comedy again so bad just so I could laugh and turn all these bad situations into something positive
Because
and laugh
comics are
at.
such happy
Yeah.
people.
Because comedy's such a happy scene.
Trust me. No, you think it's not, but compared to being an ex-comic sitting behind a desk, like having
yeah.
to see all these situations and want to talk about it and throw it back in their faces.
Right.
Like I'm all like, you little fucking bitch hecklers. I just want to like throw jokes right back at you. The best thing I ever got on them is like
Afraid of HR.
Right before I quit in front of HR. My boyfriend that year, it was the first year the iPad had come out. He bought me an iPad. I had it in my office. Okay, I'm using it to do iTunes music. And the next day, I get pulled into HR, and they were like, "Yeah, so your whole staff has petitioned for you to not bring that iPad in anymore because it's got 3G capability, and you could be on the internet and social media with it." And I just wanted to laugh, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, cool." So my staff meeting the next day, everybody's sitting there feeling like all like victorious.
Pressing the
Like they
buzzer
got,
button.
yeah, like they got something on the manager. And I was like, yeah, so I just wanted to address the issue about my iPad. I've heard your concerns, and so has HR. Thank you for that. And I will no longer be bringing it. But everybody that has an iPhone in their hands right now, you better go get a BlackBerry because you are no longer allowed to bring your iPhones to work either.
Dropping the hammer.
And they were like,
Damn.
what? And I was like, oh,
3G
you know that
capability.
big iPad that I had? And they were like, yeah. I was like, yeah, yours is the mini version in your hand. And you can't bring those anymore.
So NASA doesn't like the internet?
No, that was Northrop Grumman. I was working here by then.
They just don't like 3G.
Yeah. Northrop Grumman
They don't
picked
like
me
you
up
to
from
be able
NASA.
to take
and
pictures
brought me
and
here.
Put them in.
Was there a lot of like space humor?
Yeah, like, oh, yeah. It's not an asteroid in your pants because your ass is out of this world.
I feel like every time that there was like an issue, they were like, Houston, we have a problem. Everyone calm down.
Yeah. Then they can't get
All
it
right,
up.
nice one,
Houston, we got
Todd.
a problem. No, they throw the best theme parties ever. Astronauts and astronaut engineer trainers. Oh my God. They would throw like ABC parties, anything but clothes parties.
Really?
You had to make your outfit out of anything but clothes.
Oh, okay. I was thinking completely
No,
different.
we're talking like people would come in bubble wrap and caution tape and like weird shit that they'd make their outfits out of. They did like sex and execs parties.
Sex and execs
Yeah,
parties?
you dressed up like sexy secretaries and executives. Yeah.
Wow, NASA.
Yeah,
Where that
NASA.
space budget's going.
They did like
Exactly.
highlighter parties.
That's why we haven't been in space in a while.
Yeah, and that's why that woman who put a diaper on and stalked
Right.
that
No,
guy.
that was the last one of the years I worked
insane.
there is when she did that.
That was crazy.
It's crazy.
Were you her coach?
No, I wasn't. I just paid for the diaper that she put on.
We all did, pretty much. That was taxpayers' money.
That was
right there.
taxpayers.
That was us.
Yeah, they throw highlighter parties. They would do black lights all in an apartment, and you just write on each other with highlighters.
Wow.
Glad there was a cap on that guy.
Yeah,
Kinky.
Space highlighters?
space highlighters, like neon.
Did they have like astronauts and Martian bitches parties?
Were they super nerdy or were they're like hot NASA workers?
They varied.
Okay.
Yeah, it varied. You'd have like
Astronauts gotta be, like, super in
like
shape.
the really nerdy dudes, and then you'd have like but all the astronauts are like super short. You know.
Yeah, no, they're
Right.
not in shape. I mean, they're like in good physical condition, but they're not like fucking.
No, they're buff. Those
Really?
astronauts, the
Yeah,
ones,
I was gonna say.
they have to build up so much muscle because your muscle deteriorates in space.
That
You're
one
used to
dude looks
seeing
like
the
a.
after picture.
Yeah.
That one guy looks like a dad up there.
He probably is a dad.
Yeah.
But
And
like
you-
he looks like anybody's dad is what I'm trying to say. Like he just looks like a regular guy.
No,
not
they
like,
do like PT training, like
Really?
army people in the mornings. They'll go run like
looks like I'm
6
never going to
miles and then
space.
go lift together, and then they have to spin at zero gravity and not puke. Yeah, yeah.
I always wanted to go to a space camp when I was little. Like I watched like Double Dare or
Did
whatever.
you watch
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Did you watch the movie Space Camp when you were little?
No. And they would always have that space camp thing, and then they at the end they show that like spinny, twisty
Yeah,
one, and I was like, I'd throw up.
yeah. Ugh.
Vomit. Like, give me all this.
They call it the vomit comet.
That's awesome.
I've never been on it. I had
Just
an
a night of
offer
drinking
to
does it
go
for me.
and do it, but I didn't.
I would want to try that, I think.
No
I would
way.
definitely.
I watched.
What did you think of the movie Gravity?
I never
Oh,
saw
God.
it.
Well-
I had no interest.
Really?
Really?
I thought it was kind of boring. I
Everyone's
know.
like, it's her in space.
But the weird thing was with the Sandra Bullock character, like she's like getting to know George Clooney and like you're just like, haven't you worked together forever? It was the
Well,
weirdest.
she was one of the cool kids. She didn't actually ever have to hang out with him until
That's a good
she
point.
needed his
It was
help.
something like that, and then he was very. He
Oh,
was
I'm being
like-
sarcastic.
No, but that was pretty much his whole character was like, come on, like tell, like everything's exploding and falling apart around him, and he was like, oh, you know, like let me tell you about this time in New Orleans, kid. Like it was
Yeah.
so ridiculous. Like, oh yeah.
Well, a lot of
People
the
loved it,
times,
but-
like there are several astronauts, and a lot of time, some of them are biochemists, and then some of them are there for other reasons, and then they'll just put them together if they have a certain like thing they
Sex
need
and
worked
sex
on.
parties?
Yeah,
Nice.
you know, yeah. It was just weird seeing like things that I had bought for NASA. They're saying are destroyed, like when the Hubble telescope or whatever in there, or one of their satellites just like explodes or
Just
they
all
run
your
into
hard
it.
work.
I was like, oh
man.
I was like, this isn't real. It's like a horror movie. It's not real.
Those hours
just-
of
yeah.
contracting down the drain.
And then I'm like looking at the International Space Station when they couple with it and how trashed it is inside. I'm like, I bought that for you. You can't even clean your apartment. Come on. Can't you take care of anything? Like there's just shit
Eventually.
floating around in papers. I'm like, God, look at you leave it
Were we
trash.
born on Earth?
Yeah. I'm like, can't you
Dumb
pick up
Earthlings.
before you leave back to Earth, please? Jeez. It was so funny. Yeah, it did. It looked like an apartment that they hadn't
You
cleaned
just
in months.
leave space the way you found it.
Good. Really? Can't you
This
call
is
a
really
maid?
rude, you guys.
Clean up after yourself.
God,
God, what the
next
fuck is
time
wrong
we're
with you?
sending up the
You know
Mexican
what? Throw in the
astronauts
asteroid
clean
belt,
up.
all right, you assholes.
God.
So, Allie, also, you've gone back and forth. You go back and forth between here and New York, too.
Yeah.
On top of all your.
Road stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my favorite places are here in New York, so I try to keep it to those,
Yeah.
but then I end up in awful places in the middle as well.
How was it
Like
performing in
Pittsburgh
Japan?
Japan was great. Japan was a military, tour, so it was for like all Americans. But
Yeah.
but it was funny because the one thing that happened in the beginning was everyone's like, oh, they're just so appreciative of comedy and us being there, and they're the best crowd you'll ever get. So the first show that we had was like a crowd of 1,200 people outdoors. They had like giant screens behind us, and everyone was so excited. And I went out first, and I was literally like, these are like 18 to 22-year-old kids, and they can drink there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I go up and I was like, what's up, Okinawa? And this kid right up front is like, will you suck my dick?
Shut
Exactly.
up.
And they're
like,
telling you have to be clean on stage for
Totally.
those, too.
Well, they said that you didn't have to be clean, but you have to avoid certain topics.
Yeah.
So,
Like sucking the Cadets
Yeah, like
dicks.
you shouldn't talk if you get over sexual. I mean, there are kids who like
Yeah.
aren't being allowed to have sex, and they're
They're only with
pent up.
men. Yeah.
and you're not. You can never say rape. If you say the word rape, you're kicked off the tour immediately.
Oh my
What?
God.
Why?
Yeah, well, because for us in Japan, there was like a really bad rape case going on where 2 Marines had raped
Wow.
a young girl. Yeah, and it was
God.
still being.
Wow.
If you're just tuning in right now, Ali Breen is talking about not using the word rape in front of military people in Japan.
Exactly. That's a
Even though she was
no-no.
already
Not
shark
rape in
bait
Japan.
for 18-year-olds.
Using the word rape in Japan.
Using the word rape.
Yeah, just try to avoid that.
No, you can't do it either, okay, Swan? We're saying it's not allowed and you can't say it.
both things.
If
yeah,
you've seen
steer
some of
clear.
that porn over there,
There's some freaky, yeah.
So how did you come back from that after he said, would you
Well,
go
then
down on me?
anything, because I was basically like, well, not yours. And then the crowd's like, oh shit.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
That was
She
a
gets a
good
clap
one.
on that one. Come on, Swan. She gets a clap for
Oh,
that.
thank you guys.
That's so good.
But then the worst part of that is then you have other people who are like, how about mine? You know, they just keep
Oh, they
going.
just keep going.
Is there no morality left in this world?
You're like, this
That's
isn't the
says.
Price is Right of penis here, okay? I'm not taking bids.
3.
That's the-
$1.
$1.
$1.
And then they start trying to
20
be
yen.
nice. Yeah, exactly.
That's the one game show where $1 will get you nowhere.
That's it. Nothing.
Nothing.
But then it was funny because at the end, and then people did calm down throughout the show, and but at the end, all the like superior officers were like, "I am so sorry for that." Like they were it was so funny, and I was like, "Don't punish them. Like they're kids. Who cares? You know,
Don't
Yeah.
smack him with the stick, please.
leave them alone."
put them in the hole, put them on latrine duty.
Could you
Yeah,
imagine?
exactly.
They're like punishing him and they're like, Allie,
Why'd you do this
why
to
did
us?
you do this? Don't bring the blonde back. Don't bring the
She's
blonde
not
back.
They're
allowed.
screaming your name in agony. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's.
That's probably not how you want to leave Japan.
No. That's
What were the
hilarious.
other topics you couldn't talk about?
It was basically rape was the top one.
Anal sex.
They say they said to steer clear of sex in general, but it wasn't like a giant no. Like there'd just be like.
So it's like when
tactful
you're
about
doing
it.
a college. Because
PG-13
I've done
tease.
colleges
Pretty
where
much-
they're like, well, I'd pretty much just don't talk about sex.
Except then politics. They were like,
Yeah.
no on politics,
No politics.
for sure.
Hiroshima.
Yeah, exactly. No
about
on
that.
World War II.
Yeah, no.
Ixnay on
What
the
about
World War II,
Nagasaki?
eh?
Don't say the word.
That
Don't
was
say a
less.
word bomb on an airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Don't. Yeah, it was pretty much those 3 things. It was like politics, rape, and generally not being overtly sexual. And anything
little
else
bit.
kind of went, but like. Yeah, the shows were generally really good otherwise, but then we also had a band with us, and so
Don't
like,
talk about suicide either. Just kidding.
yeah,
being
that's probably.
depressed.
I mean, probably right. Getting killed in any
Yeah.
way. I mean, they're like killing people and having their friends be
Yeah.
killed. So it was like a lot. But most of that stuff, they're like, all right, you
Don't say the word
understand
family.
most.
Just kidding. There's so much you can't
Don't
talk
say
about.
the word love.
Yeah.
We want to hear about love.
We don't want them to respect themselves as human beings at the moment, so don't
say
talk
the
about
word
that.
unborn babies that you haven't seen yet.
Yeah. Don't talk about wives cheating while
Oh my
husbands are away.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Vietnam, just ignore that
Just
topic
don't
too. while
talk
we're
about
here.
Exactly.
anything.
See,
then.
I can understand
Just
that if you're
pretty much.
performing for the troops. I just never understood at a college when they're like, don't talk about sex. I'm like, that's all they do.
Or being dirty, like in any sense,
Yeah.
or cursing. It's like, how do you think these people talk? That's exactly what they hear on a daily basis.
Right. Well, one of the deans was like, well, you got to think the students that would come to a comedy show on a Saturday night aren't the ones getting laid.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I was like, oh, okay, you win.
I used to open for this guy.
Touche.
I used to open for this guy, Mike DiStefano, who died a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But we would play at this college every year, University of New Haven, and he would start out by going, he was like, all right, kids, he's like, listen, you know, I did drugs for 20 years. Like, I never went to college. I dropped out of high school. All I've been doing is smoking cigarettes and telling jokes for 20 years. So, yeah, stay in school, kids. It was the best ever. And then finally he got kicked out. Like, finally someone reported, like, this dude might not be perfect for college.
For colleges. Yeah.
But the kids loved him. He was so good.
He's
you
off
know?
the circuit.
Yeah, he lost that gig. But his college shows were so funny because, like, everyone got it. No one's going to
Yeah.
follow, you know, in his footsteps. But yeah, he was so good. And he just made fun of all the shit that he couldn't talk about.
That's
He's like, because
awesome.
you guys have never heard this before, right? You know, like.
And where's your favorite place to perform, Chris?
Anywhere that'll let me.
That's a good place.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Even if they ask if you'll suck their dick.
Yeah, even if they.
All right,
so
well,
big
For those
fish.
gigs. Let me come
Those are
back
the good
there.
gigs.
got a little cotton mouth right now. Hey, you are always welcome at Big Fish. Just give me like
I
5
love
to
Big
10
I
minutes.
do too. I actually love Big
I
Fish
know.
too.
There's nothing.
See, nobody thinks negatively. Everybody thinks like you assume it's negative towards
Well,
Big
people
Fish.
love
Everybody
to
love
shit
it.
on it, but
Yeah. I love it.
actually
They love it. You got 2 white people that love it and a Mexican. That's enough.
I loved it. I loved it when there was free pizza. That was nice.
that was good.
It wasn't free. It cost me money.
Well, it was free for us.
I had free grilled cheese before when he used to do
Oh
those
my God, yeah.
grilled cheeses. Do you remember that?
Oh my God.
And his sister would send him those packages.
I don't remember that. What were in the packages?
Like just loving care
Candy or
packages.
like-
Yeah, like baked goods. And it's like, all right, Billy. And we're talking about Billy Dilly. He's his.
I thought he was the owner. He's not the owner?
No, the bar is his address though. If you ask to see his ID, he will show it to you, and
He
it's
gets
the
mail.
Yeah,
Wow.
and
That's
apparently 3
pretty
different
sad.
places.
Yeah.
Who owns the bar then?
I think I might have met them once during the 15-year anniversary of the place. I don't really
When you
remember.
buy that much beer, you deserve a P.O. box.
Yeah, sure.
He doesn't
Absolutely.
really buy beer.
That's a good
there.
point. When you drain the place of all that beer.
He's the mascot.
He's
He
been
really
there
is.
since longer than I've been alive, I've been told.
I got a crock pot pasta from him one time.
Crock pot pasta.
He
I
made
think I
pasta
did too. I
inside
think
of a
I
crock
got
pot.
chili. I think I
Yeah.
got
Chili,
crock pot
the chili's
chili.
good.
Yeah, the chili is good.
At a steak there once, too.
This was
What?
legit.
I might
How
have
did
brought.
he make the steak?
Well, they had a big grill after the.
No.
Yeah, no kidding.
I brought the
on a
meat.
radiator somewhere.
Yeah, I was
You
going to
brought
say
the
on
meat. I brought the
radiator's
meat.
car. Oh my gosh.
I don't quite recall because it was after World Cup, and I had also
of course you don't. Just
worked till 3 a.m.
World Cup?
Woke
You
up-
got really into the World Cup?
No, the bar I work at is a sports bar.
Oh, I was like,
She was about to lose respect for you.
After the World Cup.
I think because I was.
so upset Spain won. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was unconscious for 4 weeks.
Was it Spain?
I don't remember.
I had no
idea
idea.
who won.
I had like 9 shots while I was working, and then I just started to go after that.
That's great.
That's hilarious.
I was sleep deprived, drunk. It was a great day. Had
The
a
only
great
thing I
pizza.
remember
Good mix.
eating from there, other than the pizza that you buy and the iron sandwiches way back when, was they had these little like to go starfish tuna crackers and like tuna can things. And I was really hungry, so I bought one. And the owner's like, or the bartender's like, I don't even know how much these are. Nobody's ever bought this.
Yeah, why would you buy that?
I was like,
there?
what?
I
And
didn't
he was
know they
like, yeah.
sold food.
He's like, yeah.
Oh,
It was
they
a little
sell
snack
food.
can of tuna and the crackers. And I was like, what do you mean you've never sold it? It's right there. He goes, I have no idea how long it's even been there.
All right, well, since we are talking about Big Fish, who feels like doing it on the 28th? You?
I'm away.
I know, you're always
Yeah,
away.
I know.
And then you'll ask me if I want to do it. If you can do it, I'm like,
On your off day.
I'm like, I'm not there tonight.
So what is our challenges, by the way?
We're just doing one challenge because
Okay.
it was a scramble day.
Yeah, scramble.
Who can punch me the hardest?
What?
What
That's
was
a
the name of this
bold-
battle?
Battle of the former Battle of the Sexers.
Oh, got it. And they just have to punch you?
Yeah, I got a glove
It's
for him.
just me and Chris or Nikki too?
No, it's just you
Nikki
guys.
can punch me too. For
I can punch him anytime I want.
Right. Melissa, would you like to punch me?
No, I am too delicate to punch.
She hired men to do that for her.
You can have Chris
That'd
do
be
it for
great if
you too.
Melissa did the slap. She was like, I'll do a slap
You wanna-
for
you
you.
wanna give
then.
me
Oh my God.
I'll bitch slap you.
All right, let's do that. All right, so
All
it's
right, well,
gonna.
Battle of the Sexes, when you did it, they had to do jokes on stage, right?
Yeah.
So they have to do I think we should make them do their best anti-male and anti-female joke.
What?
Oh.
Like dissing.
I
a
feel
male,
you
dissing
have
a-
that. I don't think
I don't
you
think
do.
I have a dissing guy joke. Let's see.
Or your best pro guy and your best pro female jokes. How'd you guys battle on the show before for Battle of the
You
Sexes?
just did your
When you're
set.
live- When you're live doing set, yeah, it's so different than on a podcast being like, tell us a joke.
That's how I got my headshot taken yesterday, guys. Like, just do your set, like, in your head. Well, I'm like, no.
Oh, God.
I'm like,
I've had somebody tell me to do that too.
he goes, you look like, I go, yeah, because there's walking around. I'm
Yeah.
trying to, I don't have a set because I screw around.
Oh, they
half
were
the
doing it
time.
on stage? Like you were getting stage shots?
No, I was just doing
Regular headshots?
Yeah, just
and you were
regular
saying, "Do your
headshots.
set?" Oh,
Somebody
my God.
told
Figure
me
out.
that too. Who's your photographer?
Johnny I can't say his last
okay,
name.
Yeah.
That's the
It's
weirdest
Italian.
direction ever. Just do your act. Act natural.
Yeah.
When would that possibly
Johnny, if you're listening right now,
He's not.
stop asking people to do that.
Maybe
It's
they
very
maybe they
scarring.
give us their best memory of being on the show.
Well, he's got more than one. I think you've only got one.
Joe, what?
A best memory.
Best memory of being on the Battle of the
Sexes.
Sexes. Okay.
Oh.
I know what yours probably is, actually.
Nope, you can't say it. Best memory.
I lost.
That it's not the one I thought it was.
Okay, we'll let him do it.
I lost to a girl that brought half the audience.
She doesn't do stand up anymore.
Great.
Oh, man.
Now I'm even more happy that I lost.
Wait, she brought
She brought not to this.
No,
like when
Dave used to host a show called Battle of the Sexes at
It was a
Flappers.
live show.
That was a live show.
Oh, okay.
And that's your best memory?
that and holding the championship belt.
Championship belt was awesome. I have
That's
no
what I remember
idea
is
what
the
happened.
championship belt.
I could actually, that could actually fit around me at one point.
No way.
Yeah. There's pictures of me with the championship belt.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
you've gotten so jacked. What have you been doing? Are you on steroids? What's happening? Sorry.
I'm not on steroids.
I was trying to. It was just a joke.
I get asked that. I don't like
I
it.
bet you do because you've gotten so big.
Blue
It's
balls
amazing.
amps you up a lot. Just kidding. Yeah.
Got to put that
He has to
testosterone
work
somewhere.
out. He has to work out.
Something has to happen.
Because I surf, I get worried if I eat too much protein
Yeah.
or something. I worry
get
that I'm going to
big.
like jack up too much. I'm
Impossible.
like, you think so?
No, it's absolutely impossible.
It is?
Like
Okay.
unless you took steroids, it's impossible for
impossible.
girls to get like.
No,
Okay,
that's a lie.
good because I was
Actually,
worried
one of my
about it.
That's a lie.
neighbors-
I used to weigh 165 pounds when I played college softball of just ripped ass
just
muscle.
ripped jack.
From just doing whey protein and from them like working the shit out of us max lifting, I was huge.
Well, yeah, because you were trained to be an athlete.
So
was
your
she.
so your best
Surfer.
memory was losing.
Yeah.
Losing and holding the championship belt.
Because was it Leslie that you lost to?
No, it wasn't Leslie. It was
Okay,
some other
then
girl.
she might still do stand up. Leslie doesn't do stand
No,
up.
it was just
anymore.
some random girl I've never seen.
And then for you, Miss Breen.
I don't remember the show well enough. I know I have no memory.
You're good.
That's what I was going to ask you. I was like, do you remember anything about the time I did
Hey,
the show?
Dave, do you remember your
I
own
don't
show?
even remember if I won or
Well, it was
lost.
I
just funny
remember-
because he was like, I know she has one memory. What were you saying her
Yeah,
memory
what were you going to
was?
say? My
No, I'm
yeah,
just
what's
saying
our memory?
you were
You
on
did
it.
twice, and I did it once.
You
I
did
think
it
is
at
what you were
least twice.
saying.
That's what I was
hosted
saying.
Yeah.
And the hosting one was the one I thought you were going to say.
No.
Because I remember you were like, yeah, they said I had to put someone on that was really funny. And
Oh, I think I might have. I might have put someone up there like, hey, you have to put this guy on. And he went up and talked about like stupid shit for about 45
Wow,
minutes.
Dave, you're the kind of guy that's in a relationship with a girl and you're like, remember that one time that we did this? We did that.
Hey, you remember when
She's
we went on
like,
that bus?
I remember
no.
shit.
That's good. That's a really
Yeah.
good trait. I have no memory. And I don't even smoke pot. Like I have no excuse
neither.
for it.
I
See,
have
the
a
times
really
I
bad memory,
have-
too.
And when
Yeah,
I
it's
drink,
terrible.
there's just black, like I'm still functioning, I'm fine, but there's like, I don't remember what happened 2 seconds before.
He's like, remember that time we both got drunk and I carried your bike and my bike? He's
I'd
done
riot.
that.
Oh, yeah. I walked home from work the other night because I was just like, I'm good.
And you carried your bike?
No, I left it at work.
Oh, good. I was gonna
All
say,
right.
don't
So
be-
we're going to do the physical one where you guys get to punch me.
Okay.
Chris is looking forward to this. You're actually a good person, so you probably don't
I
want to do it
know.
that much.
I feel like I can punch harder than you think I can.
Where are we punching you?
No
The
kidneys. No
Shoulder.
kidneys.
Okay.
No nuts.
Stomach. Legs.
I think shoulder, right?
not
Isn't
going out
shoulder
like
the
this.
easiest? Shoulder, stomach, what's that?
Shoulder.
Shoulder?
Shoulder.
So this is who punches hardest?
Yeah.
That'll be great if I
Dave, you know the next time we're
So
scrambling,
embarrassed. This is going to be my new favorite memory of Battle of the Sex if I lose.
the next time we're
it's with
scrambling,
love.
you know, we could take an off day. You don't have to risk your
Yeah,
gun.
you don't have to risk your life. Oh, it's a left-handed glove?
Which is weird because I think my left
Okay, I'm gonna point the camera at them.
You can do it right there.
There we go. I got it. Yeah, we got it on you.
And coming in at 195 pounds, Dave Swan.
And a big whopping 95, the surfer.
Yeah. All right, ready? Do I like lean back? And then
You do what you got to do. It's your body.
Oh, right in the chest.
That was good.
Girl.
All right.
My turn.
feel like that. I thought I'd feel. Just tell me to win as hard as I wish it would. Yes, 2 out of 3, depending on. Yeah.
I'm a little scared for Dave's life right now. I'm really, really scared for Dave's life. Okay, just don't make him
man.
fly through the window, okay? He's aiming. Oh. He won? Wow, Allie won.
I told you I'm pretty jacked.
Oh my gosh.
I think you probably held back.
Wait,
a little bit.
whose
The women
punch
won.
hurt the most?
Allie's. The women won. Yeah, ladies.
Wait, did he take it
yeah.
back? Did he just put a point? What happened? Oh, you stink.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah, that looked.
You should slap him now.
That looked painful.
Me, no, I'm too weak.
Chris, I'm
What?
a little disappointed.
and what?
Oh, you said Chris won?
Yeah, technically I won.
At first.
I thought he said Allie punched harder.
I He was joking, apparently.
What a liar. What a man.
Men are such liars.
Yeah, Dave, you're such a typical man.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
I
are.
like
What's
to
wrong
say
with
what I
you?
can get away with and see how long I can get away with
So
it
do
for.
I have to make them punch me? Just kidding.
Oh, my God.
If you want them to.
No, I don't.
You're tiny. You would go through the window. That would be terrible. Can you imagine?
Talking. She's tinier than me.
She's like, I'd punch you right
You
through
don't
the
see
window,
my
all right?
biceps, girl. I played college softball. I look like a dyke under this plaid.
165 pounds of pure muscle, man.
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
that's-
Not anymore.
Pure muscle and NASA
Like I
brain.
can still I can still
That's a
flex
muscle
like my
too,
forearms
right?
and
Crazy.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
that's
my
impressive.
forearm. flex.
Holy shit, you got
That
some
was
tone-ass
nuts.
forearms.
Yeah. That's from back grabbing. Just
Is that
Yeah,
how
let's call
you
it back
care?
grabbing.
Back-
No, it's here. It's your follow through arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swinging.
Follow through, make sure good
Squash
stroke
the
on
bug.
it. Exactly.
Squash the bug.
Squash the bug.
Is
Turn
that
the
how
hips.
you and your Red Sox boyfriend got together? Because you both played.
By the
Well,
way-
he was living in Dallas in the off-season spring training.
If
When
I'm-
I was living in Houston. But yeah,
Nice.
he knew I
That's a
played college
commute.
softball,
How-
and I was a huge Yankees fan. So
So-
it was like he
Oh.
wanted to convert me.
So this was like 6 years ago, you said?
Longer.
Oh.
That was 2007.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, he went 8-11 this year.
Yeah, thank you. I
With like
appreciate
a
that.
actually looked it up.
5.39 ERA.
And he is
God awful.
married. I mean, he did get married like 4 years ago to a Deal or No Deal girl.
You're
I
better.
like you're paying
We're-
attention to this.
We're still cool.
You're
it's
better.
fine. Yes, I am. I'm dating a comedian. That's so much better.
Who are you dating?
Rob DeRocha.
Oh, I like Rob DeRocha. Yeah, he's one of the good guys.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
We've been together a year. He's a good one.
Rob has an ERA of 3.25.
Yes, he does. Kidding.
All right, so we're going to say you won because you actually remember the show.
Okay.
And you punched
I
harder.
won by default.
Damn it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, one by default. All right, that makes me feel a little better.
And what you win are those
Patriarchy wins
boxing
again,
gloves.
guys.
Does he get these?
Yeah, he gets them.
Wow,
That's the
that's a
prize.
Prize.
Yeah. The guy's got another win. It's been a while.
Yeah.
You guys haven't. You guys
Rocky.
haven't won.
Let the
Rocky.
women down.
He redeemed
Rocky.
himself from the stage show.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Bring in the girl who beat me. Here we go.
Yeah.
Let's see how hard
She's
she punches.
actually behind door number 3.
So where can they?
She's actually Mike Tyson.
Where can they find you this week, Chris?
You can find me at Westside Comedy Theater actually on Saturday at 8 p.m. You're going to be there? Yeah. Me and Melissa Shoshani. We're going to be there. Where else? Tonight, if you're listening in Los Angeles, I'm going to be at the Rack in Woodland Hills.
Oh, James Fry's
fancy.
show.
James Fry Show.
James Fry's
They
show.
have good food there.
I'm at the Brewdog Pub
That they do.
tomorrow. And Pittsburgh, if you're listening right now, next week, I am coming home. Play it, P. Diddy. I'm coming home.
I'm coming home.
Oops.
That was a machine gun or fart or something.
Same thing.
That was
same
the
thing.
best.
That's what you're coming home to.
I got 2 shows. 17th at the Arcade Comedy Theater at 8 p.m. and the 18th at the Corner Cafe in the South Side at 8 p.m.
Awesome.
So
There you
please
go,
come out if
Pittsburgh.
you're listening, Pittsburgh.
And Miss Allie.
I'm at the Promenade Playhouse this Saturday at 9 o'clock. They can go see you guys first at the West Side Comedy Theater and then come to my show. It's right
Yeah.
around the corner.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anywhere else coming up?
Not local. So, yeah.
Aside from the West Side Comedy Theater on Saturday, Miss Melissa?
Oh my God, I don't even know the dates. I know I'm at the West Side on the 14th and 18th.
All right. And Nikki?
I'm at the Lyric Theater tonight for the Super Secret Comedy Show with TJ Miller and Neil Brennan and Sarah Silverman.
I don't know if that's the drinking
Yeah.
or the...
That'll be fun. That one starts at
Nice.
8, and then I'm in Pasadena on Monday for Melissa McQueen's show at Barney's in Pasadena. That'll be fun too. And Dave Swan.
I have no idea. I actually don't think I have any coming up at the moment.
Big Fish coming up on
Big
the.
Fish.
Yeah, big fish.
October 28th.
Big fish.
And the 14th, but I'm not hosting that night. I'll just be there at the end of the night. I'm going to the hockey game before that.
Who are they playing?
Oh
They're
shit.
playing that day. They're playing the Oilers or the Jets. One of the two.
Nice.
Taylor Hall.
So can we congratulate our champion? Because the guys women are still ahead, but at least you made them not look as bad.
I'm glad to contribute.
What's the
So
record
excited.
now? We're only up by 2 now. We were up by 3.
8 to 6.
8 to 6.
8 to 5. I don't know.
Man.
It's something.
Way to go,
Closing the
Chris.
gap. Closing the gap, guys.
Lev.
Allie, I still think you held your own.
Allie,
Thanks.
Breen.
Thanks so much.
Oh, I wouldn't approach you in a dark alley. You could beat the shit out of me.
Thank you. There we go.
Melissa
Some respect.
Shoshani.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Melissa Soshahi.
Thank you, you guys.
Miss Nikki Bernal.
Thank you, guys. And to Dave Swan in Skidrow Studios. We will see you next week for a brand new Battle of the Sexes.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can be, I can be greater. Sooner or later, I'm greater than you.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.